Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're just going to give it a second here and let some people join up with us today. But I missed you guys since yesterday. And look, we're already getting people on with us, aren't we? Well, no, we actually don't have anybody on with us right now.
Not yet.
Well, we're waiting for someone to join with us.
There you go.
There's one person. Well, one thumbs up. 3 people. Hi, Dorina. Hi, Anthony. How are you guys doing today? So.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And Kimberly.
Here they come. Valerie, Christine. Good evening. Hello to you too. I'm here. Michelle.
Michelle Wright. We have the same name. Isn't that funny?
Like, what the heck are you doing?
Isn't that funny? I love that.
That's Michelle Wright. Get your head in here.
This is
now
Michelle
get your head
Wright.
back out of here. Hi, Sharon. She's saying hi to me, not to you. But then again, you're not supposed to be on. Okay.
Yeah.
So
we got 30 on here. So
I want to talk about the coronavirus. Okay. We're getting inundated with calls, and I understand this virus is very, very serious. And I think it's a message to all of us. If we can stay out of public places as much as we can, if we can stay home with our children as much as we can, if we wash our hands constantly, keep your hands off your face. And I'm one that has to learn that too, don't I? Because I'm always fiddling with all my hair on my face. But on a serious note, try to stay home as you can. Get your water, get your rice, get your food, things like this. I think we'll see a little bit more things closing up as far as transportation and schools and things, but it won't be for very long. And we'll just get closer to our family members at our house, and then we'll get ahead of this thing. As even my mother said in the book, it'll dissipate and come back 10 years later, but we'll deal with that in 10 years. So it's going to be okay ultimately, guys. So don't worry too much. But listen, look at all these hearts I'm getting here from Maria and from Yolanda and from Julie. That's cool. Earth Angel, hi. What does that say? Will AJ text me? I don't believe so. No. Okay. Sorry about that, but I don't think so. I'm going to call someone because I like to do that. So you guys ready for me to do some voice calls? Mary Browne.
Mary Browne, if you're watching, Chris is going to be calling you.
And if you're not watching...
Put in the speaker and put it close.
Oh, Mary, you better pick up.
Doesn't sound like it.
It's okay. What do you do when your psychic calls and you don't answer?
Your call has been forwarded.
Well, Mary Browne, we tried to answer your call, but you're no longer to be found there. So sorry about that. We'll try you some other time, maybe. We get back to you. So what's new in your life, Michelle?
I'm getting better, getting over the flu. Actually, I don't
She makes sock boots. She actually owns a company called Sun Junkie.
Yeah.
And they make all kinds of things. I'm giving you a plug right now, Michelle.
Yeah, you are. That's pretty amazing.
I thought I'd help you out over here. You can get her on the internet under Sun Junkie. And she makes all these little adorable things. Yeah. Of course, if you have feet my size, she won't make them for you, though.
I could.
You go broke.
But you... Well, you said you didn't want them, or your feet get too hot or something. I don't know.
You said you have to put a tent as far as a sheet to go between your feet is what you said.
Right.
Throw the boots away and wear the boxes around because of the size or whatever.
Yeah.
That kind of thing is.
Well, I know this guy's on, so we can call him if you want. Yeah.
All right. Anthony, I'm calling you.
Anthony, if you're watching, Chris is going to call you.
Can you guys hear this okay, by the way?
Hello.
There you are, Anthony. How are you? This is Chris from YouTube Live.
Good, Chris. How are you? Hey, Michelle.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Anthony. How are you?
I'm doing good, thanks. Thanks for getting that pic to me. The autograph pickup, Will and Chris delivered to my house. I appreciate that.
You like that? That's great. So how have you been? I've talked to you before. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Can't really complain. Everything's going pretty good.
Okay. I have a question that you wrote in. You can ask me a question of your choice, or I can read this question and answer it however you see fit.
Yeah, the question that I sent to you.
Okay, that would be, I know you're not a doctor, but I went to a stem cell seminar. I was thinking about getting a stem cell injection in my knees and back. Do you feel this procedure will work? Will go okay? I believe it will go okay. It just won't last very long. I mean, I think you might get 6 months, maybe 7 months of relief, and then I think we're right back to where we started again. Now,
Gotcha.
but let me say this: it is my mother Sylvia Browne's prediction, so she deserves credit for it, not me. They're going to come out with this cartilage to where you would stand in line and get 3 injections, not this rooster cartilage that doesn't work too well, but you stand in line, get these 3 injections, and it will regrow the cartilage in the joint. So anybody like you or myself with my shoulder, or any ball player, any contractor, anyone would show up for this and get the injections and regrow the cartilage. So eventually, pretty soon here, these knee replacements and things like this will be a thing of the past. And you have a very high pain tolerance, so you can weather the storm for another 3 years without a doubt, Anthony. So just hang in there. If you want to do this, it's got to be worth it for you for 6 to 7 months, and then you're back to where you're at right now.
Gotcha. Okay, I appreciate that.
Well, God bless, and thank you for writing us in to us.
All right, thank you. Good
Have
to
a
hear
great
from
day,
you.
Anthony.
Yep.
Okay, bye-bye. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Read one on this for us. It's going
Okay.
too fast for
Let
me.
me see if I could get one to.
Some people are just saying hello. Hi, guys.
Lizzie.
Wait, what about this? Joanne Carpenter. What can I do to make my health better?
I had some diagnosis of a couple months ago.
Well, I mean, you can exercise on a consistent basis, which we all know everyone needs to do. At least 25 minutes of cardio a day. Your autoimmune system is down, so you've got to check what's going on with that. You might want to look at Mayo Clinic, because looking for more like chronic fatigue or fibromyalgia. And you have to look at your magnesium and your triglycerides. And there is a bit of a heart palpitation. I think that's anxiety related, though. I'm not a doctor. I'm a psychic, as you guys all know. But I would get those things checked. But your own immune system is building back. But I do believe your autoimmune system is down. That should be checked. Okay. You see another one here?
Yeah. For some reason, I can't see him as good as I could see him the other day.
That was my problem yesterday. I think it actually is a turn of the computer in all actuality. Cute buddy.
Here's one from Yolanda. How do I get over my social anxiety?
Well, I used to try to do that myself with trying to get in front of a large audience and try to picture everyone being naked and things like this, and different types of things that people tell you. And you just keep doing it. You keep pushing yourself. You take the baby steps, and you just think of other things, and you just keep going and doing it. What really could be that bad? My mother could talk and have lettuce stuck to her cheek and not think anything of it when a million people looking at it. I'd be just mortified. I'd be like, oh my God, you see that on my face? So just go and don't think about it and just do this. It's not that you're not smart, because you are. You're very sensitive. You're very endearing. You know what you're talking about. And you're going to be your hardest critic over and above anybody else. But you just need a little bit more seat time in doing it. So I just simply take the baby steps and go forward with this. And I think you'll like what you see. But you got to at least try here. Another question. Am I fiddling the papers too much and I'm making too much noise? You can say it. They don't care. I'm going to call someone now.
Who are we calling? Veronica?
Well, at least my hands are not all over my face. At least I'm just fiddling with the paper. Give me the comment section. Do you like us doing it like this with the phone?
Live calls.
Here, take this.
Hello?
Hi, Veronica. This is Chris from YouTube Live. How are you?
Who?
Chris from YouTube Live.
my God, you're kidding me.
You're not watching me.
Oh my God, hi.
I'm not going to answer your question now because you're not watching me.
I'll watch you.
Well, turn it on.
Okay. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh no.
I'm not God. I'm Chris.
I am so excited. I can't believe.
You know, because you're being so sweet and loving and kind, I'm actually going to answer your question now.
Okay, I'm going on YouTube right now. How do I even go on? Oh my God, I can't even do this. I'm so excited. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. I just can't. I'm trying to type.
Okay. So would you like us to read the question and answer the questions you have sent in, or did you want to ask me something right now?
I do have enough. I can't believe it. I love you. I love your mother. I can't believe it.
I love her too.
Okay, yeah, I have two questions. One's about my.
No, I only can answer one question because, dear, I have to get to everyone. So pick the one you want to ask me.
Okay. My son, he's got nose allergies, and he had surgery, but he blows his nose all day long every day, and the doctors can't seem to find what's wrong with him.
Do you hear how nasally I am today? He has allergies. You said it. And it's to Mother Nature changes, and we can't put him in a bubble. The good news I can tell you is this. The system changes every 7 years, as we know, but it'll have about 2 more years. And then a lot of these allergies to pollen and things like this and grass, it will go away. It really will subside. But it'll always have a little bit of postnasal drip, but I believe it'll get about 70% better in the next couple of years. That's a huge difference in what you're dealing with now, because at this point in time, it drains down his throat like hourly.
Yes.
And his smell will get better. His taste will get better. So this will greatly improve. He's just highly allergic to a lot of things. He'll grow out of most of this, about 70% of this in the next 2 years. And you just have to give him whatever the doctors do to make him, more comfortable for right now. But if grass is cut for me or things, my nose just flares up all day long at different times.
Oh, wow.
There's worse things in life than having an allergy. It makes you feel a little bit punky. But, dear, you got a healthy son, and he loves you to pieces. And we love you, too.
I love you, and I love your mother. So sweet.
Veronica, but if you really love me a lot, you would have the show on.
I read all her books. Oh, my God. I'm so excited to talk to you right now. I can't even believe this.
Well, turn the show on and watch the rest of it, okay? We're going to let you go, and God bless. Have a great day, okay?
I will. Thank you.
Okay. Have a good day. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Very
So
sweet.
Very sweet.
You kind of made my day. What's this one? Pay it forward. My dad actually paid it forward to me. He has helped. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Take me to the doctors on Saturday
He came with me.
Yeah.
For almost 3 hours while I had a procedure under anesthesia to drive me home.
Yeah, that's sweet.
That's
really
very sweet.
You didn't ask me a question, though.
Yeah, no question.
But that was
maybe
nice.
She'll come back and ask the question.
Okay.
I'll look for her name. Shelley Carroll. Okay. Let's try. Here's one from Song Y. Will my job careers progress to a better career and to a better income?
Not right now. There's no change in anything at this point, except for August, I believe, that you'd be able to change to a sister company and do about 30% more paperwork than what you're dealing with right now. And I think the group of people that you're working around go back. You'll get along with them a whole lot better. So I think the environment will be better. And I think the retirement and everything else is good. So this will be something that you can really go with. So it'll be good. I want to read this one right here. Chris, will I win my
asylum immigration case and post-conviction relief?
I think this is complicated because I think you're going to have to get a different attorney. I don't think the attorney that's working with you right now is. I think you just got to always stay on his heels to make sure he's doing everything he can do for you. So I think there's a gray area here, but I think your fight's going to be at least 18 more months. And from that, I don't think I think you'll be able to go and be where you want to be, but I don't think they're going to pay you or anything like that. But I think you'll be able to go where you want to go and live where you want to live. So I think that's the important thing. But you need a new lawyer. With the one you got, you're going nowhere. Okay, so change lawyers. Louise
Marie says, "Where's your beard?"
Well, I left it upstairs with my razor.
Yeah.
It's more Chris to see, more face to wash, though.
Yeah. Next Christmas, you'll grow another one, maybe.
Well, I did that review, and they dyed it, and that looked really nice and all that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to take it off because I was tired of having it. Because when you're bald, you have to change your hairstyle some way. So you grow beard or goatee, and that's as good as it gets. Unless I want to get the beard hair to comb over.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're gonna call another one. She's tapping at me to do the
Teresa Tree. So Teresa, if you're watching, Chris is going to call you.
Got such a kick out of Veronica.
Yeah, I know. She was so
happy,
so excited.
You're trying to reach does not accept calls from numbers with caller ID blocked. Please unblock.
Teresa Tree, if you're looking at this, you have to call your provider, unblock it, because I can't. This is my cell phone, and I want to give you a block because if I don't, I get calls back and back and back and back and back.
Yeah,
we're going to go right on down the line.
Yeah, so Margaret Hess, if you're watching, Chris is going to try dialing you now.
When your psychic calls, you don't answer.
It's not this show, though. No.
Please leave your message.
I want to cut that off before they start giving the number. You know what I mean?
Got it for sure. Okay. So.
What's cute bunny? That's me. Where are those stuffed animals?
They're
around
upstairs
here somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're up there, right?
So a lot of times, everyone, you can change the settings in your cell phone to accept private calls. Yeah. Thanks,
but doesn't that also let them have my phone number though?
I don't know. That's a good question.
You need to get back to me on this. Put it down in the comment section below. I think if I'm interpreting it correctly, I do *67 and then dial the number. If you're telling me something I could do differently where I could like
block it without
block so you can't see my number, but it'll still go through to a person that accepts block numbers, educate me because I don't know how to do that. Remember, I'm really trying to do this wing this, I would be saying solely, but we know it's not quite accurate right now.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Here's one.
Catherine, will I get property I like on Winster Road? I believe that you will, but I don't think it's a dwelling. I think it's just land, just barren land. So you'd have to put something up on it later when you can afford to do it. But the answer to the question ultimately is yes.
Okay. These are jumping around.
Pay it forward. Read that. Can you see it?
Helped an elderly lady
unload her items
from
her grocery cart. Where will we or I be moving?
In California. That's Tanya Fulton.
You're not going to move from California. I believe that you're going to stay in California, but you're going to go more Southern California, kind of like Palmdale area.
Okay.
Right before LA area. Oh, okay. We're calling somebody else, guys.
We're going to be calling Maria Elena Herrera. So if you're watching, Chris is calling you.
Hi, Maria. Maria, this is Chris from YouTube Live.
Who?
Chris from YouTube Live.
Oh, hi, Chris.
Are you watching me?
Yes.
Really?
Am I watching you right? Yes.
What am I doing?
Being on YouTube. Your daughter.
No, what am I doing?
Yes.
What am I doing?
Maybe.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna give you a pass on that. Okay. I'm gonna give you a pass on that.
Okay.
All right. So, did you want me to answer the question that you wrote in, or did you want to ask me a different question here while you have me on the phone?
No, that was the one about my son. I had asked about.
Well, I know your son made the transition from this lifetime to heaven. I know that he's happy and he's content, but he's already teaching and he's already holding court. So, meaning when I say holding court, he's already leading and doing everything he's doing. He's traveling around. I think he's really having the time of his life. But he'll be back around visiting you very clearly in a very vivid dream, probably in about 72 hours, 3 days, talking from this time right now.
Really? Oh.
I don't think there's going to be a lot said, but I think by the demeanor and everything, you'll be sure that he's home and he's happy. So, he's definitely made it home. He's an old soul, dear. You got nothing to worry about here.
He had a really tough time. I don't.
But you know what you can't listen, you know what you can do. And I mean this only out of love and kindness, is you can really pull yourself together on this, because you just about had a nervous breakdown on this, because this has taken just about everything out of you. And I can relate to that, because me losing my mother was the hardest thing I've ever had to go through in my life. So my heart goes out to you. Truly it does, dear. But your boy wants to see his mama happy. Do you think you could do that?
I'm going to have to. I'm trying. I thought that I was, and then I looked at myself and I'm like,
I know, dear. I know. But if you can imagine, you change positions, you're on the other side, and let's say I'm talking to the son here, you don't think he'd want to, you to see your son happy?
yeah.
Well, can't you do that for him? I know I'm asking a lot, but I know it would just make the difference in all the world, because you're still going to help a lot of people. You got a lot more time to be here. And dear, you know how sick he was. You're very surprised he made it even as long as he did. So am I. It was a miracle. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I just think he's very sick. I just miss how he used to be. I can't even remember how he used to be.
Well, that's what the dream's going to do for you, because you'll visualize him playing and doing everything that he used to do, because he's running around like we all would do if we couldn't do anything and sick all the time. Dear, you're like me. You don't like to see anything suffering. Come on. And I think he's a very good, strong, stubborn boy, because I think he made it a lot longer than the doctors and everyone else thought he would ever make. So good for him. But now he's home on his time. He'll visit you. You'll see. And then you call us and you tell us about it.
Okay, I will.
Okay. Well, God bless. Thank you so much for your question. You'll be in our prayers, dear. Take care of you. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Very sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So can you roll this?
Yeah.
This time it's not rolling.
I know. You know why? Because I stop it by going like this. And you see the blue circle right there? That
Can't
means
see blue, Michelle, but okay.
Yeah. With the arrow in it. Can you see the arrow?
I got the arrow part.
Okay. When it has that
In
means
case you guys wonder why she said blue, I'm colorblind. Well, I can see turquoise, yellow, black, and white. Can't see anything else. And my mother, Sylvia Browne, she was blind in one eye. So we think maybe if you can see something a certain way, you have to give up something. At least that's our thoughts on it.
Okay. So Marla Hickley, she asks, I haven't felt my daughter around me lately. Is she still with me?
Well, to answer your question, she's not going to be stepping step by step with you all the way through life, so to speak. I believe that she went into orientation, like checking in. I think she works in the Hall of Records, and I think you just have to speak out loud, outwards to her, and have her come back and visit you. I think she'll be visiting you within the next, I would say, maybe 7 days. Look for it about exactly 7 days from now, or I'll tell you what, do this. Get something in your mind. Don't tell me, don't tell anybody. Write it down on a piece of paper. Say you want somebody to give you a yellow rose. You want somebody to give you a nickel. You want somebody to hug you. You want somebody to pick your hat up off the ground. Don't ask for $1 million. No one's going to give it to you. But ask for something normally common. Write it down, put it somewhere where only you know where it is, give it 10 days, and let's watch it happen, okay? That should make you believe if there's any worries or concern about being around. So, but mainly 7 days they'll visit, and then 10 days for what you're asking, and that'll come in through too.
Okay.
We'll call somebody now? Okay.
Sure. Carrie. So Carrie Welton, Chris is going to be calling
Where's
if you're
the phone
watching.
number?
It's right
Okay.
down there.
We did the number before the error code.
If you can turn the volume up on your phone too.
It's pretty loud, Michelle. I think it's your ears.
You might want to ask her to read her question to
Do
you.
you think?
Yeah, because it's a long. I tried to shorten it, but Carrie. Oops. Okay, we had that problem last night. Remember?
I think that's a block
Speaker.
thing.
Hello?
Hi, Carrie.
Yeah. Move your phone over here a little bit, maybe. Yeah, try and.
You have reached the voicemail box.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it one more time. Maybe because I just said Carrie.
Yeah.
It's like, who's that weirdo on the phone? Well, Carrie, this is Chris, and I'm trying to get a hold of you on YouTube Live. So if you get a chance to watch this, we were trying to answer your question. Yeah. Let's answer another one aware.
Okay.
I do see the circle with the arrow.
Yes, and that just means I pulled it down to save it. So
I've been asking you how to stop this. You know how to stop this all along?
yeah, I just learned last night.
How's it do it?
Like
Well,
this.
tell me later.
I just
Tell
take
me.
my 2 fingers and pull it down on the thing. That's it. Let's see here.
You all show some love by hitting that like button.
Thanks, Yolanda.
Thanks, Yolanda. Yeah. Like the show, guys. If you do like the show, please hit the like button. If you like what we're talking about and the things we're doing, hit your subscribe button.
Yeah.
And
Thank
tell
you
a
for the
friend.
likes. I see them all go up now. And subscribe. Yep. Okay. So let me.
Well, I
find
start
something.
reading something
I know,
and you're
I know,
moving it
I
on
know.
me.
Hold on one second. Let me go back up this way because I know
Let's make
it's
my eyes funny.
confusing. Here's one from Pamela Stanton. Hi, Chris. When will I receive money from my grandma's will? Thank you.
Well, just everything that's going on with the family and the fighting and everything. So to get that resolved, you're probably looking at about 11 months from today. I know it's gone on for well over a year or so, but it'll be another 11 months. You're going to have to watch a dark-haired gentleman. It looks like this could be a brother, which is going to be some problems with this, but you're going to still get your money. But you should go in with a forensic accountant and get everything looked at and listed to make sure you're getting rightfully what's coming to you. But 11 months and you'll get, monies.
And then Andrea Girl, will I lose weight?
Well, I mean, you lose weight, you just always gain it back. And the reason why you gain it back is you just cheat and eat. So you can't really have the cheat and eat days. And I think you're getting tired of this. I wouldn't do that surgery, that band surgery. I wouldn't do that if I was you, but I'd go to a high protein diet. I'd eat 4 meals a day and I would exercise, and staying with that. I think it's going to take you about 2 years to be able to lose the weight, keep the weight off. And then you could do an issue with the excess skin and things like this. So a good 2 years, you'll be only about 20 pounds overweight at that time, and that's good. Now you have to realize you carry more muscle than you do anything else, so you don't necessarily pay attention to the scales. Pay attention to what you look like in pictures and clothing. Don't pay attention to the scales.
Okay, Mimi asks, will Dario contact me one day?
No, I don't think you're going to hear anything there. Just try to let that go. Well, listen, everybody, it's been great here. We'll be doing this in the next, how many days? Tell them.
I don't know.
We'll have to post it. You guys will have to watch for it. But we love you guys. We miss you guys. I won't be that long. I'll be just a few days. God bless. Have a wonderful evening. And stop worrying about the coronavirus.